We are the New York Knicks. We are the New York Knicks. We are the New York Knicks. Say go New York, go New York, go. Go New York, go New York, go. Say go New York, go New York, go. Go New York, go New York, go.
What's up, YouTube, and welcome back to the Knicks Cave. I'm Jan, the Knicks fans, your host, and let's get right into it. But before we get into it, I want you to do me one small favor. I want you to hit that like button. I definitely want you to subscribe, leave a comment. You want to know the next video going to drop, hit the notification bell. Well, y'all seen the thumbnail. I'm not gonna get political or anything. I just wanted to talk about this for a hot second. You know, it was 9 months that this woman was in prison for something minor as cannabis oil. I know there's a lot of people saying a lot of different things. Let's just get into it before I get into the show. I know Brittney Griner was released from Russia in a prison swap. The Phoenix Mercury Center and WNBA two-time All-Star is in the United States custody after the exchange for an arms dealer named as Victor Bout. Like I said, it was 9 months charged. She was, I think, an ounce of marijuana oil, cannabis oil. I think the vapor. I'm not a vapor, so I don't know what that is. But what I do know is it was a minor offense. There's people talking, like I said, I'm not getting political, but people talking about what's his name? What's this guy name who's still in prison? Peter Willing, if I'm pronouncing his name. But it's a difference because he's being held on espionage charges. And if you want to make a big deal about Biden not doing anything for him, like I said, I'm not political, but he was there for the longest when we had our last president. I don't know Obama, but I know he was there when Trump was in there, and something else could have been worked out as well. This is the second swap, because there was a swap for Trevor Reed a few years back. And the thing about it, Trevor Reed was accused of smuggling cocaine. So I'm saying Brittney Griner, she was more of a political prisoner, whereas Peter Willing is being held on espionage. Like I said, we're not getting political, but I'm just want to break down. But I just want to say I'm happy for the Griner family and for the Wheeling family. Yo, my heart goes out to you. You have a son, you have a brother, uncle, a father who's still being held. It got to be heartbreaking. You know what I'm saying? So you see me wearing my USA shirt today, even though it's soccer and we did get knocked out of the World Cup. I just wanted to represent the United States. You know, I'm happy they made this move for Brittney Griner. And hopefully we'll be bringing, I said Peter, but his name is Paul Wheeling home soon. And like I said, I always say, let's go New York Knicks, but I'm saying, let's go USA today. Let's get right back to news of New York Knicks. As I said, I'm not political, but I just wanted to bring that up. Well, Obi Toppin, the New York Knicks is going to be missing Obi Toppin for a while. The Knicks were just building some momentum with back-to-back wins. But like I said, we're going to be without Obi Toppin for a while. According to Knicks officials, Toppin will miss 2 to 3 weeks after imaging showed a non-displaced fracture in his right fibula. Toppin, I know it says head up there, and I apologize. Toppin was the 8th overall pick in the 2020 draft out of Dayton, Ohio. And a lot of people was talking about he hasn't lived up to his full potential, saying he has not been consistent enough. And honestly, I will blame that on our coach with the minutes. I mean, Toppin is starting to get the minutes this season, but last year he didn't get the minutes. And it's still a little bit inconsistency with Tom Thibodeau in his rotation. He leave a play in this while. But Toppin was making, in my opinion, he was making strides to being the player that we thought he could be. In 25 games coming off the bench this season, Toppin is averaging 7.7 points, 3.8 rebounds, and 17 minutes per game. The thing, like I said, the improvement, it was from downtown. He's connected on 35% from downtown beyond the arc. But the thing is that his efficiency level has dropped since he started concentrating more on his three-point shot. He's shooting around 42% this season. It's down from last year. I mean, he was actually hitting his field goal percentage at a 53% mark. like I said, I blame a lot of his development on Tom Thibodeau, and it's rightfully so. We are seeing Tom Thibodeau is not, in my opinion, and y'all can hit me up in the comment section. If y'all watching the video, please hit that like button. Please subscribe. Just hit the like button. It really helped my video go through the algorithms. So just hit that like button if you're watching and you're still here. Like I said, Tom Thibodeau, he's not a good developer. A lot of people say the New York Knicks don't develop their talent well. The New York Knicks don't keep their talent around long enough to develop. And I'm gonna get into that, but not in Pacific, but I'm gonna get into that in a little while when I come up with this next topic. And the next topic will be Cam Reddish. And in my mind, is Cam Reddish tradable? I know Cam Reddish, a lot of people are disappointed in his season, people disappointed in management or just the way they've been playing him. But we have to remember that Cam Reddish been hurt, and when he's not hurt, he come on the court. Don't get me wrong, there have been flashes, but there's been more stumbling and bumbling, as my man Clyde the Glide. I always say Clyde Frazier would say. We talk about Obi Toppin consistency. He just can't be consistent enough on the court and consistent enough to stay healthy to be in the lineup. Is he tradable? That's my biggest question. Like, are there going to be teams out there willing to risk? So I'm hearing about first round pick. And let's just go, man. There was rumors that the Lakers, the Heat, and the Bucks did express interest in Cam Reddish when after the Knicks probably had him after we traded for him. Remember, it's been less than a year. We got this kid in January of 2022. We made that trade, giving up a first round pick, which the Hawks used to get Murray, DeMonte Murray. A lot of people say we could have made that deal, but I don't understand. We still have first round picks, and San Antonio didn't want to make that move. It's like I said in my last video, a lot of people want to blame Knicks management for the moves that haven't been made, but you got to realize it takes two to tangle. If you don't have a dance partner, you can't tangle. Let's get back to Cam Reddish. Like I said, he was removed from the rotation this week. Hasn't played since the loss to Dallas. On Wednesday, December 7th, Steph Bundy of the New York Daily News reported that Cam was trying to force his way out. But then Cam came back out and he kind of refuted that, saying that he hasn't made any type of trade request, or you know how that goes. We all know what's going on behind scenes, and he probably did because he's not getting the playing time. But I think Cam have to be realistic because the playing time, this was his chance. I'm not gonna say this was Cam Reddish's last chance, New York Knicks, but this was a chance, that he can prove himself to the NBA. If I was the New York Knicks, I wouldn't really even think about trading him unless I'm going to get something really, real good back for him. He got this is an expiring contract. He's going to be a restricted free agent. That money come off our books. I know people might say it will come off our books in the trade, but I don't think so because people seeing the way Cam Reddish play, they might try to, strong arm the Knicks and make the Knicks pick something that the New York Knicks really don't want to go with. So I don't know if we can get a good deal. That's what I'm saying. Is he tradable? Can we get the deal that we think we deserve? And I'm hearing the rumors about Zach LaVine, and like I said, trade talk period. I'm hearing about Evan Fournier and Emmanuel Quickly. Unless we're going to get something back with Emmanuel Quickly, something really good. And I don't want to hear about no first round pick because I don't know where we're going to land. I mean, a player. Unless we're going to get somebody that's really going to come in and contribute and help the Knicks right away. I don't think the New York Knicks even move Emmanuel Quickly. Like I said, my past video, Emmanuel Quickly in 5 years is projected to be an all-star. So I think the New York Knicks should hold on to Emmanuel Quickly. Now, Evan Fournier is where I'm on the fence because I do blame Tibbs a lot for the way the team is playing. And yes, Evan Fournier is a liability on defense, but I think if he was in our offense and Tibbs ran some real plays and backed away from this defense that caused the players to be all over the court, Evan Fournier would be a perfect fit. The New York Knicks three-point shooting percentage will be much better than what it is now because we need that three-point shooting. And I know Evan came in this season in a little bit of funk, but I think by now he would have been out of that funk. And there has been games where Evan Fournier went for 30, 20 certain amount of points, and he can be that spark sometimes. And he can be, when we need that basket, he can hit that basket when needed. I don't know. I just think Tom Thibodeau is really mismanaging this team. I know a lot of people out, a lot of fans are out there, we talking about as a flawed roster. And like I said in my last video, there's no such thing as a perfect roster. You have to work with what you got. And I think if Tom Thibodeau were to take the time and really work with these guys, the New York Knicks would be a better team. That's just my opinion. I don't know. I'm thinking about doing the show later on day live, but I will be covering that New York Knicks Charlotte game for tomorrow. Hopefully the Knicks can get another win. We get on track. You know what I'm saying? We're 12 and 11 right now. Excuse me, 13. And when I thought about this win, the win before the game, I was thinking about, because the last game we played Atlanta Hawks a few nights ago, Wednesday, we had the same record 2 years ago, and we made the playoffs, 4th seed that spot. So I don't know. I'm not saying that that's going to happen right now, but I'm thinking about deja vu and anything happen. But like I said, I wanted to talk about Brittney Griner because I'm happy she home. To the Whaling family, I'm sorry that you didn't get your son, your husband, your father, your uncle back. There's another United States citizen that's trapped over there in Russia, and we would like to bring him home. Obi Toppin, how will this affect the New York Knicks? Will Jericho Sims get more time out there to play, or will they bring in Steve Metcalf, if I'm pronouncing his name? And trades, you know what I'm saying? Will the Knicks make trades? I know December the 15th, the New York Knicks will be able to trade, or all teams will be able to trade players that they just required. I know a lot of teams are not happy with team players that they just signed in the offseason. So we're going to see a lot of things happening before the trade deadline. And I'm wondering how involved the New York Knicks will be. I really think that if we should not make a trade if it's going to put the team back just to be making a trade. I don't think we should give Emmanuel quickly up unless we get something really good back. I think Evan Fournier needs another chance before we get rid of him. Honestly, I don't see, because the Knicks haven't been playing these guys, I don't see anybody trying to break anything, a bank or whatever, to give the New York Knicks an upper hand in the trade. So I think the Knicks should just stay put, let the season ride out, see where we go, where we make the playoffs, or where we make the lottery. Either way, I'm a New York Knicks fan till I die. And like I always say, I want everybody to stay safe, stay healthy. God bless, and peace.